Day 3 of working out here on Frank's bus. It's going a lot better than yesterday did. Been out here for probably about 2.5 hours. All the adjustments are done on the kingpin. I had that pretty much ready to go last night, just needed to cap it and grease it. Brakes are back together. They really didn't fight me too bad. Went ahead and cleaned and repacked the wheel bearings. New grease seal. The bearing race has been fixed. Got a new lug stud put in there for him. He had one that was damaged. Not a whole lot of progress yet, just slow going back together. But it's Wednesday. We don't have to be out here till 1 o'clock Thursday. So the rate we're going, we should have no problem getting them finished up today and being done half day before we have to. Check back in with you guys here in a little bit when we get the hub all settled in. The hub's all back together. This side's pretty much ready for the wheel to go back on. But with that generator running, all that heat's just coming right up in this wheel well where I'm working. So I think before I fight the wheel back up on there, I'm gonna go take a few minutes, sit in the air conditioning and throw out packaging. We still got plenty of time to get this done today. No use rushing in the heat. After the wheel goes on, all I really have left is to grease it, clean up tools, and ready to take off. This job will be finished up for him. Pretty much have everything done on Frank's bus this afternoon. I didn't get the camera out much. It's in the mid-80s here, pretty humid, and with the generator running on his bus, it's well over 100 degrees in that wheel well. I really wasn't in the mood to keep stopping, taking breaks to record stuff, so I just went ahead and got it all knocked out. I will be back out there in the morning. I'm gonna retorque the wheels. I did not bring my 3/4 inch drive, 1.5 inch socket with me, not the deep well one at least. So I wasn't able to get him torqued, so I'll have to go back out in the morning, torque the front wheels down for him. He also needed some straight 40 weight Rotella. There's a supply place near my house that stocks on the shelf, so I'll be grabbing that and bringing it out to him. But it's done, it's ready to go. So we got plenty of time left over in the schedule on this one, so he's pretty happy about that. I'll probably just go ahead and wait and post this tomorrow after I go out there and do that stuff in the morning, since I already put that Wonder Lodge video up today. And then Friday, I should be starting on the next project. It's going to be timing chains and cam phasers on a GMC Acadia. Pretty common wear item on those. They have a big problem with stretching timing chains. The oil life monitors are set way too long on them. There was a recall when they were new. In my opinion, they're still set way too long. So it's not an uncommon job. Not too hard to do in chassis. A little time consuming, but if you've ever done timing chains on anything else like that, any type of overhead cam engine, it's not a bad engine to do. So there'll be a couple videos on that. Give you guys a couple tips and tricks I know to get those done easier in chassis. And we'll go from there. I'm not really sure what we got going on next week yet. I honestly haven't even sat down and looked at the schedule yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. Going the other way down 465 here. I keep seeing cars for the power tour. They were over at Lucas Oil today in Brownsburg. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it out there, but I know Dad ran into him yesterday when he was out on the road. There goes a Camaro, Chevelle, Firebird. What else do we got coming over there? We're right by the exit right now where they'd be getting on the interstate to keep heading out for the next day. Getting the front wheels torqued. It's cooled off about 30 degrees since yesterday. We had a storm roll through last night. We were in the mid-80s yesterday, down to the mid-50s today. While we were out here, noticed there's a little bit of a water leak coming from it. I don't know if it picks it up on camera, but that front T right there, it's got a little tiny pinhole in it. It's leaking. So we'll see about getting that fixed up for him too before he gets on the road. So I'm getting ready to crawl under the back and grease up the slack adjusters and the belt crank and drive shaft and stuff. And Frank says, hang on a second, I have an extension for you. Previous owner of the bus actually made an extension so I don't have to fight to grease the belt crank. I'm gonna have to make me one of those. That's pretty handy. All finished up, ready to go. So when I was talking about making an alignment tool out of that old kingpin the other day, this is what we did. So there was a hard step here and here. The center is tapered. So, try to get the focus in here. All we did was just take a grinder to it and make the tapers a lot more gradual, carry them out farther. So that way, when you're going to put this in, you can drive this up slowly and use it as an alignment tool to center up that front knuckle. Well, just want to say thank you. It's great getting to meet you. Great getting to see your bus.
Tyler, you did a wonderful job. I'm really, really pleased with what you did. Now I feel he's safe the rest of the trip, and it'll be much easier.
Well, as always, if you ever have any problems, just let me know. Give me a call, give Dad a call. We'll always be out here to give you a hand.
I sure will.